Hi everybody, today is September 27th, 2013. This information needs to be shared, seeing how the embedded mainstream media isn't getting this out, and this is so important. Much like Fukushima that was built along our oceans, which is now leaking into the oceans, a major Canadian nuclear power company is planning on building a nuclear waste dump site along the Great Lakes. They have admitted that if there is a problem, an emergency of some sort, they probably won't be able to reach it to take care of the problem. They claim that low to intermediate radioactive materials are going to be buried there. Spent fuel rods from a nuclear power plant is not something to poo-poo at. It is not something to consider low radioactive danger. The Ontario Provincial Police have been going to the homes of residents who are opposing this nuclear waste site dump. The Great Lakes provides about 20-21% of the world's natural fresh water. It provides waters to probably hundreds if not thousands of cities and millions of residents right here in America. There is no such thing as safe levels of radiation. Think about the fishing industry, farms, drinking water, that all comes from these Great Lakes. The soil that is going to be put in is of porous nature, but these power companies think that out of sight, out of mind is the best way to manage this radioactive waste. So afraid these nuclear power companies are about residents who oppose the burial of nuclear waste there near Lake Huron. They are sending the Ontario Provincial Police to people's residence to intimidate them to stop their opposition. This here is an image of Ontario's Community Safety and Correctional Service Minister, Madeleine Muller. She dismisses the OPP action as mere police prevention, so she admits that these police officers are going to people's homes to stop the people's protests. However friendly the officers may have appeared, the Ontario Provincial Police was way out of line when its cops visited citizens who planned to speak at a hearing on the proposed nuclear waste dump near Lake Huron. Without any evidence of immediate danger from a protest, the Provincial Police should not be doing anything that might put in question Ontarians' democratic right to express their opinion on nuclear waste, at a public forum no less. Indeed, it's fair to say that the Ontario Power Generation's plan to bury low and intermediate level radioactive waste in deep underground facilities near Carcadian deserves serious scrutiny. The OPP should cease and desist. Community liaison officers in the other police departments have dealt with potential protests through organized general meetings. The OPP home visits were far too invasive. As the Star's Thomas Walcom reported over the weekend, officers collected the names of locals who were scheduled to speak against the dump, as well as one who supported it, at ongoing environmental assessment hearings. OPP police officers then tracked them down at their homes, much to the residents' surprise. Two cops visited the home of Beverly Fernandez, an organizer with Stop the Great Lakes Nuclear Dump, and she has a Facebook page. The police officers asked if a protest was planned and told her that numerous undercover cops would be attending the hearing. As Fernandez said, "I wasn't intimidated because I'm not easily intimidated, but others were. I posted the meeting from last night, and evidently the tactics did work because there was a definite lack of people who attended, and you can see two of the plainclothes officers standing in the back. It's pretty safe to suggest that police, who are supposed to have a better than average understanding of human behavior, would recognize the impact of their words. So too, one might assume, would Ontario's Community Safety and Correctional Services Minister, Madeleine Muller, who dismissed it as mere police prevention. If anything, the OPP's clumsy intervention has succeeded in making the hearings an even bigger story, and without a doubt the decision facing the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission, CNSC, along with the Federal Environmental Assessment Agency, have residents on both the Canadian and American borders of the lake on high alert. Even the Nuclear Safety Commission says it was dismayed by the police tactics. Its Director General, Patsy Thompson, issued a statement saying the Commission tried to stop the officers in advance. The CNSC considered that such actions by the OPP would be perceived as harassment and intimidation. Thompson said it was a wise, if obvious, warning not to get involved, do not participate in the hearings. Now that 4 weeks of hearings are underway, there must be rigorous questioning without fear of the proposal to bury radioactive waste. Decisions on how this sensitive project is handled are important to us all, and that is so true. Look at all the major cities that get their water from the Great Lakes. What are they going to do when it's contaminated by an emergency, a disaster, an accident at this nuclear waste site? Why be so stupid even to take the chance of an earthquake, maybe a target of war, to put this facility where so many people's lives would be in jeopardy? Please, please share this video. Get the information out. This needs to be stopped. Alright, bookmark my site. I'll keep you up to date. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.